If I could even go so far as to say, just shut up and eat your pizza. Hi, I'm Steve Carell.
And I'm Charly Clive.
And today we are going to do my favorite thing ever in a promotional tour for a TV show, and that's taste pizzas.
Thank you. Wow.
You know, I lived in Chicago for 10 years. So
Second City, comedy.
Yeah, I did a lot of plays and I met my wife there. I guess I do have sort of a pizza bias towards Chicago pizza. I love it.
This is the heaviest pizza slice I've ever held.
You've never had Chicago?
No. I lived in New York for 5 years, so I would say I have a New York pizza bias.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
You kind of can't go wrong. Do you like cheese?
Oh yeah.
Do you like sauce?
I love sauce.
Do you like crust?
I love crust.
Do you like a lot of all of them?
This is so much of all of them. In New York, every day when I lived here as a student, I would get a BLT and I'd eat half of it for my breakfast and half of it for lunch. Mm-hmm. And I miss it.
Can you make a good BLT?
I'm trying. I think there's nothing like a bodega BLT. There's nothing like someone who doesn't care about making you a sandwich making you a sandwich. When you try to make it with love and care at home, it's too desperate. Mm. Next time we should do a BLT.
My mouth is watering thinking about a BLT while I'm eating
100%.
pizza. Actually, this looks really good. I would say if a New York pizza made love to a Chicago pizza, they would come up with this little piece of joy.
I think that's actually beautiful. Cheers.
A very tangy tomato sauce. If you were on a food channel type show and you were describing the essence of this sauce,
this particular
what would you say?
I would say...
And describe it with your mouth full.
Great. I would say that this particular sauce... Well, Steve, it's tangy in a way you don't expect. Mm-hmm. There's a sweetness to it. Mm-hmm. You can even see the seeds. It feels fresh, it feels vibrant. I would say it has the essence of a playful summer.
One of the best gifts I ever received was a new pair of goalie pads. I put them on and slept in them every night because I loved them so much. I cherish them. So I'd be lying in bed with my goalie pads on. I hope there are no photographs of that.
That's so sweet.
Somebody will Photoshop something. I wouldn't say in college I was wearing the goalie pads to bed. It had subsided by then. So now this is a pizza that you're much more familiar with.
Big time. I'm really looking forward to this one.
I like the sauce.
I like the sauce. I like the sprinkle.
You're not jiving with the crust.
I'm not jiving with the crust.
You're not crustin.
I'm not crustin.
Are you crustin? That's what the kids say now.
We say...
When you eat pizza, you say
you're just crustin. Hey bro, you crustin? And someone either says like, yeah man, I'm crustin, or they say, not today. Are you crusting? That's okay to ask.
I think there's a little too much oregano in this one.
Fine.
That's just for me.
I didn't make it.
The day that I moved into college, my parents dropped me off, and I was so happy and so excited. I love my parents dearly, but it was cool and a neat adventure. And then the next week I was talking to my mom on the phone, and she said, well, as we drove down the hill after we dropped you off, I looked over and your dad was crying.
Oh.
And my dad never cries. He would always keep his emotions very, very tightly hidden. So that was like, it made me, talk about bittersweet. It made me feel great and sort of horrible at the same time. But yeah, I'll never forget that. All right, we have to declare a winner of the challenge today.
Yeah.
I have my winner. I have to say, it is a complete turnabout.
Okay, then I think we might have the same winner.
I think so too. It would be
Detroit.
Yeah.
It was that sauce.
That Detroit pizza was fantastic.
It was great. And it's no disrespect to the others. They were some really notable contenders.
Yeah.
But Detroit just blew it out of the water for me.
I love pizza. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. If you can take anything away from this conversation, and I think people will. I think people learned a lot today.
This is important journalism.
You just have to eat pizza. If I could even go so far as to say, just shut up and eat your pizza. And don't worry about what kind of pizza it is.
Just eat it.
Just eat it.